Today I don't have a regular bass review for you. I mean, technically, yeah, that's what we're doing, but this is much more a love letter than anything else, because I'm in love. I'm in love with this bass. Let's check it out. Hi you lovely people, Gregor here from Bass Devote today with the fabulous Kai Lemke on bass and this, the Redbird Guitars Gemini 30. Last year, my friend Aleš Vyšudil, who's of course the maker of the Vyšudil Bass Devote bass, invited me to a bass day event at the Guitar store in Prague. One of the luthiers there was Redbird Guitars, a brand from Brno that's operated by the husband and wife team Jan and Lucy. The moment I arrived, I saw this bass hanging at the wall and I was immediately mesmerized. So I went there, grabbed it, and there was the first shock. This bass weighs nothing, 2.8 kilos or 6.2 freedom kilos for our American viewers. Even before I plugged it in, I could feel how beautiful this baby resonates. So I took it to a test room and there it happened. I was in love immediately. In that moment I knew this is my bass and I will do whatever it takes to bring it home to my studio here in Germany. So I started talking with Jan and Lucy and I guess fell in love again. They're amazing. Very humble, very friendly. They make all of this feel even more right. So I started asking them about the bass and this is when the real jaw-dropping moment happened. This Gemini 30 bass has a spruce body that was made from a beam in a church that had to be replaced. A church that was built in 1788. These old woods are pure gold when it comes to instrument manufacturing. They are settled, which allows them to resonate in a way that musicians refer to as "Holy crap, this is good." I think that's the official term. One of my ancestors, who used to be an artist, painted frescoes at churches way before this country was called the Czech Republic. Not in the church where this is from, probably, but it makes for an even more special connection. Let's go through the specs real quick. First we have the aforementioned reclaimed spruce body. The neck is made from maple and has this great feeling C-shape on the back. The maple fretboard comes with a 12-inch radius, which feels old school but not too much. We have a 30-inch short scale neck with 20 frets, a bow nut and Hipshot ultralight tuners. The Goto bridge was modified to allow a string-through body operation. This bass comes in a nitro finish, which is the right choice for such a special instrument. And then there's the pickup. Redbird make their own pickups, a gold foil P90 design that sounds fantastic in this bass. There's also an option to drop the volume when you're using the bass with drive pedals. Just pull out the volume control. Not sure if this is a necessity, but an interesting idea nonetheless. And they have these sweet little details that remind of the Redbird brand. The logo on the headstock, the single red screw on the pickguard, the red dots at the 12th fret or the model name on the bottom of the headstock. And now let's send this beauty through an octavo pedal. This bass doesn't have much low end by itself, which I very much appreciate. When you add loads of bass EQ, you can create a strong low end foundation, but keep it perfectly under your control. This through a thick sounding tube amp or any other kind of old school sounding amp is a revelation. You get that super fat tone combined with exquisite resonance and dynamics. Premium, as my daughter would say. Here's another fun sound we created. This bass is an absolute dream. I didn't know how much I needed this in my life before I discovered it in Prague. It's so light, so comfortable, it looks awesome, and the sound is simply stunning. But the craziest thing is how little this bass costs. I won't mention the price because I hope that Jan and Lucy will come to their senses and raise it sometime soon. Currently, the cost of one of those is a joke. If you love this, get one now. I'm glad I have mine. This bass makes me very, very happy. And that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching. Here's another video. Here's a merch store. Ahoy!
Bass, bro.